It's the OT Star Talk Beer Chaser crossover. I am Dale. With me today, we got Cowboys fan, Coach Lee. What's
What
up?
it do, brother? What it do?
All right. And our neutral party here. We got Chili Will in the building. What's up, man?
Here to start trouble. Here to start some shit today.
He just came to watch the car crash. That's all he did. Came to do. So.
No, I'm like Jerry Springer. I'm just here to start stuff. I'm not even
Yes, and still, hey, that's one of my favorite intros ever created. Right there, it's a real good intro, good track, everything. The footage, awesome. Look, I love that intro.
Shout out to my son on the intro song. Just want to put that together for me.
Yeah,
oh
absolutely.
yeah, that's dope.
Absolutely, man. Okay, so the Saints went to Arlington and beat the Cowboys 44-19. I was on the spot tailgating with Coach Lee. We had a good time. Plenty of food, plenty of drinking, plenty of fun. The Saints fans were deep out there in Arlington.
Extremely.
Coach, look, I real quick. I was just on Facebook after the game. Looked at a friend of mine who I went to school with, and on their story, they're in the daiquiri depot where I had just left a couple hours ago, because it's a known fact New Orleans people go to other places and they look for New Orleans food wherever they are. All right,
Yep.
so we all met up at the daiquiri depot pretty much. I walk in there, a bunch of New Orleans Saints jerseys in there, bro. So we all had the same thing on our mind. We're gonna get a daiquiri, get some seafood.
Like flies through a fire, huh?
Hey, y'all could have got us right there. Poison that stuff. We all did. I'm telling you.
Get them.
Because we coming. Daiquiris and seafood, we coming. New Orleans people coming. So, but yeah, man, Coach, we do appreciate the hospitality out there, man. So, from a neutral party here, Will.
Yeah,
you saw the game.
I did.
Give me some thoughts.
It wasn't a game, first of all.
No,
Go ahead.
Took them out back and whooped them. I did not foresee people running all over Dallas like that. Especially, I wouldn't say you guys running game is more finesse, a lot of off tackle, a lot of get Kamara in space, because that's, you don't want to beat him down. So I understand that. It was none of that. I mean, there was some of that, but there was also they went up the gut sometimes too, and it just wasn't good for Dallas on the night. And then everything opened up top after that. He had himself a day again.
I mean, first drive,
despite your hate for him.
Look, the dude was hurt all season pretty much. He didn't play in preseason. He didn't practice.
He looks healthy. He looked healthy to you, Coach. He looks healthy.
He looked great.
I couldn't see him. It was all a blur.
Yes. Just never got a good focus shot on him. He was too
I always saw the back of his jersey in the wind.
Yeah. All
right.
Running.
They couldn't stop the run.
Yeah. Look, I don't know what it is about this offense. It's Shanahan, right? It's a Shanahan offense, pretty much, right? Clint Kubiak is the offensive coordinator, of course. But the motion and the spacing in the run game is phenomenal.
And that's our kryptonite. That's why San Fran beats our back end. That's why Green Bay gives us troubles. We don't do well with the motion and space type of stuff. We figure we just gonna line up and we're gonna go mano a mano. No.
Yeah. That offense is not like man up. We gonna bully you. Nah, like we gonna finesse all around y'all. You can play bully ball all you want. We gonna finesse around that. That's how the Shanahan run game runs, bro.
And that doesn't always play well in the playoffs.
No.
True, but
Clint is Gary's kid, right?
Yes, Gary Kubiak's kid.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's better offensively than his dad was.
His dad won a Super Bowl.
He did.
Yeah.
What team?
he went and got all of the original OG coaches from the offensive line from Denver, to run the offensive game, the offensive blocking scheme.
That zone blocking stuff. The zone the zone blocking. Me and Coach talk about that all the time for years now. Actually, that zone blocking scheme could make the most average of back 1,000 yards printed.
Yep.
Ruben Drones. Remember Ruben Drones?
Ruben Drones, bro.
Tatum Bell. I got your names on deck.
Bro. Anytime there was an injury in Denver with the running back position,
just pick up the backup.
Just get the guy.
Next man
I don't care what his name is.
Honestly, I feel like that Denver system is where the handcuffing was born, where you handcuff one back to the other because if he gets hurt, they're going to be fine. He'll play.
You had to do it.
I feel like it started with the Denver backs.
Exactly. Yeah.
The Chiefs kind of had that going for a little while too.
Yes, they did.
Yep. But I think they also had coaching relations. Someone was there.
Vermeil.
In this. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's talk about some of the positives from the Dallas side of things, Coach. You had to play. You had the big player from CD Lamb, right? That's positive.
That was on busted coverage. You want to talk about the positives? Brandon Aubrey.
Yes. There's one thing I noticed. Look, the Cowboy fans, they're really hyped about Brandon Aubrey. Like you got to the 50, and I heard a fan out there say, "Yo, we in field goal range. Now we good."
And there lies the problem. You cross the 50 and you're already thinking about field goals? Yeah. Lackluster offensive performance.
Yeah.
How do you fix it?
Right.
It can't.
What would you
man.
do?
We're 30 years in, man. It can't be fixed, man.
Okay. So you've given the ball hope.
Yeah, I'm always going to be a Cowboy fan, but if you're going to expect something different,
you still be a fan. I just want to know if you're where I am now. If you've
I don't get emotionally tied. The only time I get emotionally tied to my sports team is my Rangers and my Mavericks. Cowboys, I've been beating up over their heads for 30 years now.
Yeah, I remember.
I've raised kids and become a grandfather since the last time that they won something.
When the Rangers were in the pennant race, I remember one show they was playing. Coach started the show. Welcome everybody, and then he messaged me. He was like, "You got it, Will." I was like, "Oh shit! All right, yeah, cool, yeah." Man was watching that game.
Yeah. It's Dallas is always. If I had to rank my team, Dallas is always going to be number one. But just from a emotional standpoint, I've seen this. I've seen this song and dance.
You've been cheated on too many times.
Yeah.
But you're older now. You don't want to play the field, so you're just gonna stay.
Yeah, I just gotta put up with it.
You do your thing on the side.
They'll come back home.
Fuck it. Y'all willing?
I guess it almost sounds like that's a cut type of relationship.
For real, it's bad, man.
No, but I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dale.
Talk to me about your running game, because we talked about it before the game. We talked about this being a concern before the game, but like during this game, I'm looking at the shares in the backfield. It's pretty much even split. Rico Dowdle got 7 carries. Yeah,
there lies the problem.
7 carries. Ezekiel got 6 carries. And then you got Deuce Vaughn with another 4 carries.
I'm sorry. Did anybody hear a back there name that they would want to give the ball to more than 7 times?
Nope.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying here. So, are we looking to try to obtain another back somewhere, or get Cook in the mix here?
I think Cook gets activated this week.
Okay.
Also, why did y'all never call Kareem Hunt?
Right? I mean, nobody called him.
Yep.
Until this week when the Chiefs called him.
Here's the thing. Dallas's front office, they're like the guy that think they're the smartest person in the room. Like this whole philosophy they have with free agency. Now, don't get me wrong. I would probably say when it comes to drafting, I will put us up against anybody in the league when it comes to finding and evaluating talent. Now, taking that talent and developing that talent, We are trash at that. And it goes back to coaching staff. It goes back to the ownership, to the GM, because everybody knows everything goes through Jerry. Shouldn't be like that. But it's how it's going to be. He's going to go down like that. He's going to go down with the ship with that whole mentality.
Yeah, he followed his sword every time.
Yeah. He's Al Davis.
His sword.
Who was his mentor?
Ooh. Just win, baby.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to do it my way. And
they winning nothing.
I know yesterday, and I talked about it on the show earlier, but I just want to elaborate, man. Like, I don't take anything away from the Saints. They came in, they ran a game plan, they dominated, and all on both sides of the ball.
Right.
From the coaching, they came in prepared. They knew what they wanted to do. They knew Dallas, you know what? They call themselves beefing up the interior of the line. What we going to do? We're going to run to the edge and set the edge. That's where it started. That's where everything started. Once they went to the edge to set the edge, they went to play action. Once I went to play action, then it started hitting us up the gut because we like, okay, is this a play action? What I need to do? We were totally on skates the entire game. And it goes back to not being prepared for from a coaching standpoint. There was no adjustments made. The guy that I praised last week, he was barely in the game. Where the hell was Overshawn at?
Overshawn, yeah, I see you got.
He barely played. You had Clark in there getting toasted. Camaro, he ran a lot of screens, especially interior. You know what they should have did? Should have had Overshawn in there to spy him.
Mm-hmm.
Make them go somewhere, and then we still probably got beat up. But I'm like, you make no type of adjustments. If you playing Madden, if a dude is screening you to death, what are you going to start doing? You're going to start sticking the spy in there to look for that screen. Never did it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So let's talk about the Saints on offense. Real right off the bat, you start off with a 70-yard. With the 5-yard touchdown run from Kamara to make the game 7-0. That's when the Cowboys responded with the field goal, and then you saw Derek Carr go 70 yards to Shaheed. Big play, busted kind of busted game over 14-3. When you saw,
that's when I got worried.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Seems like a good time.
Yeah.
When you saw this second scoring play here, Will, did you think like, oh, we got a blowout brewing here, or what did you think?
No, when I saw the second touchdown, I was like, damn, why does he hate this guy? But no, I didn't know if a route was coming, but I also knew that like they played really well week one, the Saints. But everybody was like, oh, the team sucked. Well, they started this game off pretty well.
Yeah.
What I didn't expect was Carr to keep playing at that level. So I don't know if I expected a blowout. No, I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, man. With Kamara, did that magician crap. He went into the pile and then bust out and scored a touchdown. Listen, at that point, I'm ready to sign him for another extension. Give him 2 years, $30 million a year.
Playoff cap is the way it is now. That's how y'all always react. Cap is shit because of it.
I mean, listen, I can't argue against this guy anymore now. This dude is in the right offense. Like, I honestly think. Okay, so before maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, I was saying Kamara and McCaffrey 1A, 1B as far as backs are concerned.
Yeah, not too wrong. You weren't too wrong about that.
So now that he's in this offense here, like, am I being proven right here with this, with thinking this, Will? Do you think?
I think that's accurate. I think they both went through the same thing with getting after they lost. The great team that they were on started to come down a bit, and then like Camaro lost Breeze, so that's obviously going to be a hit. A big part of what they did was just Breeze checking down to him and him making huge plays. And yeah, McCaffrey kind of went through the same thing. The Panthers suddenly sucked. Yeah, if you use them, you got to use later in their careers. You got to use those guys in a very specific way, and you can still get an elite player out of them. I agree.
Yeah. Man, look, I did not expect to see this from the Saints. On my next show, the beer run, I'm going to have to take a chug of beer because the Saints. Well, I picked the what plus 4, whatever the spread was, 6.
Okay.
I thought the game would be close.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I've got a chug of beer on the next show. But hey, I'll gladly do it if my team's winning. I'll gladly chug.
Got to get drunk deal.
Yeah, we've got the Eagles up next. We saw them on Monday Night Football just drop one to the damn Falcons. That pissed me off. So we need to whoop their tails just for that, dropping one to the Falcons.
I think y'all will. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
I understand, a lot of optimism in Saints land. This, by all means, is not any type of shade. I can promise you that.
Here comes the shade.
Yeah, probably so. So, one bit of caution, I would suggest, something you got to keep in mind. This is his second year. I'm talking about Kubiak, his second year as an OC. I think he did it in 20. I think he was OC in 2021 for Minnesota.
Yes.
Okay, so not much film on him.
Yes.
He's running a lot of concepts. So as the season goes on, people are going to start game planning. We had a guy here that's very similar to that in one Kellen Moore, where year after year we led the league in points.
Yes.
When it came to playoff time. So just a little bit of caution out there.
Yeah.
But right now, I did pick Tampa Bay to win y'all's division, but I can easily say up to week 2, y'all are the team to beat in your division.
Oh, yeah, easily.
I like it. But yeah, I agree with you. Once you get a lot of film on you, there will be a counterpunch to that. And so you have to know how to respond to that. And then that's how the rat race is started there, if you can figure out each other. So it's a chess game, I mean. So yeah, that's it. But hey, look, I am confident in Kubiak just because, like I said, he's running that OG Shanahan offense, that blown bucket scheme, and that's been working forever.
Yeah, it's time tested for sure.
Yeah, it's
now,
been working forever.
It's Shanahan, but make sure y'all give the props to the originator now.
Yes. There's no doubt about it. Mike Shanahan.
Now before that.
Well, who before him?
Hey, you gotta give some props to Bill Walsh.
I was gonna say Walsh, right? Yeah, Walsh.
All right.
And then before him, Paul Brown.
Yeah, Paul Brown. But every one of those gentlemen added a whole fat layer onto it every time.
The running game came from Shanahan by far.
Yeah, that zone blocking, the way he runs that's Shanahan's like trademark.
Yeah.
Hit him though.
It's good. It's good, man. Y'all look real good. Your defense has always been there.
Yes. I definitely need to shout out to defense, man, because Alontae Taylor's been playing like a madman these past 2 games. The first game he had 3 sacks. This game he had 8 solo tackles, 2 tackles for loss. I can't say enough about that kid playing in the slot. He didn't like the slot position, but now he's eating. So, yeah, man.
Davis is still a stud.
Yes, absolutely.
Kool-Aid, Hall of Famer, I would say. He's a Hall of Fame resume.
Yes, for sure. He definitely sings Hall of Famer for sure. Kool-Aid McKinstry playing in place of Marshawn Lattimore, who's also hurt, always hurt. But he showed up, and he was right there with his wide receivers when he was covering. I love to see that. We saw Chase Young get a half a sack. That's his first of the year. Look, I'm glad to see Chase Young producing on the line and not loafing out there. So
y'all can give us some long-term money. I already saw some Saints fans in some chats talking about he needs to get his money, he needs to get paid. Like, okay, let's slow down a little bit there.
Yeah, it's the you gotta wait the season play out for sure. Because
this is third team in 2 years.
Yeah. He's getting like 20-something million this year just for this year. So yeah, this is the prove it deal that he's on. So yeah, he's got to prove it. Carl Granderson still the man out there for our defensive line. Nobody talks about him. But he's still making plays. Honey Badger out here making plays, force a turnover,
1,000 years old, still playing great.
Bro, it don't make sense, but he still does play great, man.
Ageless wonder.
So, yes. Straight from LSU.
When he came out, his game was supposed to be all about speed, but that kid, he really had a different mind for the game at safety.
He's got a high IQ.
He does.
Yeah, right. That's what it is. It's his high IQ, man. Because like his 40 time sucked. His bench press, all his workouts sucked.
He's a football player.
Terrible.
His 40 wasn't good. I thought he was fast though.
No, like his RAS is so low, bro.
Yeah, his RAS is probably low. Yeah. Yeah, what was that 40? I want to know now.
Y'all found you a franchise tackle.
Oh, yeah, yes, and that's the crazy thing is like you got a rookie left tackle, and we're not even talking about him as talking about being a concern, right? We're always worried about the right tackle, who was our former number one pick that moved from left tackle to right. So, so yeah. Let's see. I think he ran like a 4.5 in the 40. It's not bad, but definitely not great.
At safety, that's pretty much. That's their speed. That's pretty good speed.
4.5, yeah.
You get the random 4.3 guy, and those guys always end up sucking. Taylor Mays ass motherfuckers.
Yep. But yeah, his RAS was like a 3.94. You know, when you're supposed to be close to 10. So yeah.
But also he's a safety, but really kind of a corner. So like the bench press with them long ass, he has a long ass wingspan. So that bench press, like, yeah, he's not gonna put that shit off his chest more than 10 times. No way. I don't know. I think that RAS sometimes be missing.
I mean, look, it's just raw numbers, and if you make decisions just based on numbers, and you don't look at film, and you don't consider every other thing, then you get what you get. You know, but so you definitely got to consider it all.
You need that prime film against Alcorn State. You know, just
you need it.
that film against Akron.
You need it, man. It's all part of the puzzle.
How much do you trust Derek Carr?
So Derek Carr, yeah, like I said I was always on the keep Derek Carr as a starter train kind of guy, right? You never saw me wave.
What other options y'all had?
Well, people love Spencer Rattler, so
Rattler.
So yeah,
I was not going on.
I like to keep him on the team, of course, and develop him and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I know Derek Carr was your guy for this year. Now maybe next year you can have some kind of competition if Spencer Rattler is indeed improving like this. But yeah, I feel fine about him. You can win with him. Like I say, at worst, he is the number 16th ranked quarterback in the league, and I feel like you can win with him if you put a team around him. You have a good defense, you can win with him. So I'm perfectly fine with Carr, and I love what he's doing right now. He's not taking sacks. He's getting rid of the ball. That was my number one problem with him, holding that damn ball. The offense is helping him out a lot because last year we had like the lowest amount of play action in the league, lowest amount of motion. So his offense is helping him out a lot more. So yeah, I'm optimistic about Carr this year.
Yeah, you should be. He's completed 77% of his passes. He's 30 for 39 for 443 yards, 5 touchdowns. Pretty good. Damn.
And
good.
I saw a comparison with him and Mahomes this year. He's like neck and neck with Mahomes.
That don't mean nothing.
It's only 2 games.
That don't mean nothing. Know why they don't mean nothing? They did a comparison with Mahomes and Dak. So that's all I got to say. That don't mean nothing.
It's just numbers. It's numbers, but hey.
Oh man.
Gotta point them out though, man. Okay.
Yeah,
you got to. Because look, y'all were pounding Derek Carr this off season. My goodness.
Y'all, yes. So are y'all.
Right. Man said y'all.
I'm not gonna let y'all get away with that, man. Yeah. Saint fans, I heard you all off season. Don't act like now he the greatest thing since sliced bread. Don't be fair weather.
If this is what we get for dragging Carr, which you did with us, what do you get? What do you get for dragging Shaheed?
Okay.
What do you get?
Okay, you got me there, Shaheed. Okay, you got me there. Because
I'm never gonna let you forget it.
He was hurt this off season, dealing with some hamstring crap or whatever. I assumed this was gonna linger into the season.
Bro got mad at him because he got an injury that didn't make him miss games.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
I was concerned about our receiving core as a whole, because if we get one injury in the receiving core, it don't look too good to me. And that's the way I felt about it. And yeah, so I wasn't sold on him actually being a number 2. So yeah. I was wrong.
Wide receiver 1.
Yeah, pretty much.
1.
Pretty much.
I already liked him, but this whole thing made me a way bigger Shaheed fan than I already was.
Yeah. I deserve that one. But Carr, I consistently say he's at least number 16. So there you go.
Congratulations.
That's right. Kind of analysis you come here for.
Yeah. Top 16, I promise, folks.
That's right. That's right, man. So okay. Well, let's wrap this thing up, man. It's the Beer Chaser. It's OT Star Talk. Coach, when do you do the OT Star Talk usually?
I normally do it on the nights of the game. But as you know, your boy was out there tailgating yesterday.
Yes.
I was out there from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I came home, ate and went to sleep.
Yo, that heat was real out there?
It was real.
Yeah. So after I got that daiquiri, I was about out. So,
but I'll probably say be on the lookout for it probably the next Monday morning. I normally record it Sunday night and release it Monday morning.
Okay. All right. And for the Beer Chaser, we try to go live as soon as possible after the game. I have to, do some production crap like make the scoreboard and stuff like that. I got to do all this stuff right before the show. So once I get that stuff together, then we go live. Shout out to my guy, Trell from Sports For You. He usually is on here with me doing the show. He's another Saints fan because usually the Beer Chaser only has Saints fans in it. Okay. But yeah, a good crossover edition here of the Beer Chaser and the OT Star Talk. Those Patriot fans, they don't have a show, so you can't catch their guys. All right.
Hey, we started the podcast. Hey, we started the podcast and then like 5 years late on us needing a show as a Patriot. There's no need for us to have it. What are we reporting? We suck. Okay, see you next week. You should talk about it.
That's right, man.
It's going to be 4 episodes of us saying, put in Milton, because no good.
There you go. But you can check out Will on the play call sheet on Mondays, the chop up on Tuesdays, and Parlay Perspective on Wednesdays. And when there's a UFC fight, you can check them out on the tap out on
basically
Friday.
The Friday before any pay-per-view, we're going to do a show at least.
Yeah. There we go.
And some review shows with Dale.
Yes, we will do some review shows, SCWF TV reviews. We'll have some more reviews coming to you guys. This just all around good watching on YouTube. Like there should be no other place that you're subscribed to on there besides SCWF TV and BS and Beer Media. Okay, so
in conclusion, I'm not hard to find.
Yeah. We're always here, man. Guys, look, I appreciate you joining the show. Appreciate the crossover,
Absolutely.
Coach, and the good hospitality out there and in Dallas, man. So fun times. So we're
if you ever in town
off.
for a Cowboys game, holla at your boy. We be out there this weekend for the Baltimore game. Fish fry this weekend.
Yeah, there we go. Look, and they're feeding everybody out there, man. Look, they have plenty of food, plenty of drinks, man. We're just having a good time out there.
Except for the tequila.
Yeah, somebody knocked over tequila, bro. That was
whole bottle of tequila.
Up, bro.
Party foul.
Yeah. And he was like, what?
Why is glass off the ground? Y'all gotta know better, man. Be better. Put it on the floor.
Yes. That's what happened. So you guys be sure to check us again next week when we recap our respective games. This is the Beer Chaser, the OT Star Talk. We will see you guys next week. Who dat?
Here we go.
Remember to follow us on social media at BS and Beer Media. Also, smash the like button on YouTube and share with friends.